first one I would say for me, it was Samuel's first time, so he didn't necessarily like know God's voice or know that God was the one speaking. And secondly, in that chapter, we also see where he says that it was a very rare and uncommon thing. So there is that. There was no pastors and ministers that were saying God speaks to us through this, through that. This is what God can say and things like that. Like he was not exposed to that. So it explains why he went to the person who he knew could call him, and that was Eli. And another thing I appreciated was the fact that Samuel didn't get tired. The first time, second time, third time, he was still going to Eli. He was still wanting to help. He was still wanting to be used. And then I wrote here that it's how easily we discard things that our minds can solve. Do we keep at it till we get it right? Because Samuel could have, at the first, second time, be like, oh my, it's not Eli that's calling me, whoever is calling me, rest. But you could see that he kept on disturbing. That Eli said had to be like, okay, what are we going to do about this? Then Eli preached to the first time, don't say, oh, it's God, though, but hey, it was a difficult time that period, accepted. So yeah, you see that he told him that it's God, though, so just told him how to reply. So he said that speak, your servant is listening. And I wrote that there's a response to God's call in your life. There's always something you have to say. Because if Samuel said yes to Eli, that was not the right response. You understand? So like there's like the posture of your heart, there has to be something that you have to say for God to like know that you are listening, so that he has your attention. And I likened it to Moses and the burning bush. Because immediately he certified he didn't start speaking immediately. Until Moses' attention was fixed, until Moses' attention was that was when God was able to speak to him. So there's always that desire for God to not just want us to hear, but to listen, to know that he has our attention. And I wrote that, dear Lord, teach me not to just recognize your voice, but to listen and to give you my attention and allow you reign, that you have my attention so I can receive from you. So we know that it was not until he had Samuel's attention that he gave him the whole prophecy of what will happen to Eli and how the Israelites were and everything. So I just said to come up here and share this. I hope it blessed you. I hope that if God has been calling you to come to him, he has been knocking at your heart's door, that you open. Because like I assure you, the legacy and life of Samuel is truly divine. He was known to work with God. Everything he said was proof that this is valid. And he was such a blessing because he was the person that anointed the first king. He was the person that did a lot of like great things. You can see that from the moment of Samuel proceeding forward, you see things started to take a different look in the people of Israel. Yes, just thought to share. Bye.